Hello and welcome back to Cooking with Emma. Today, for my first ever video recipe, I'm going to teach you all how to make this amazing, easy mince pasta bake. Now, a good thing about this recipe is that you can make the mince in advance and keep it in the fridge until you need it, and then you just cook the pasta, mix it all together, and put it in the oven. This is perfect for a cold winter's night, or just whenever, or a nice treat to the family, so I hope you enjoy.
So to make this mince pasta bake, I have all the ingredients here, but I'll list them all below with the measurements. So we start off by making the mince first, and for the mince you'll need 500 grams of beef mince, mine's like that, a pot of tomato paste, mine is 140 grams, a pinch of oregano, salt and pepper to season, and peeled tomatoes and their juice, mine's like a 400 gram can, and then 1 clove of garlic chopped and 1 onion that's finely chopped. And for the pasta part you'll need just some pasta. I just use this, it's kind of curly. Peas, frozen peas to be mixed in through it, but you don't actually have to do this if you don't like peas. And then some parmesan cheese that's grated, and just some normal Eden cheese to go on the top. To start this recipe off, you need to heat some oil in just like a pan over a medium heat. Mine is 6 on the stove top. And then you'll add your onions and garlic to it and cook them till they're sauteed. So usually this takes about 5. So you want to keep stirring the onion and garlic to make sure it doesn't burn or stick, but it shouldn't. And you'll know when it's done because you'll start smelling a really nice smell, and it will go clear and easy to cut through, which mine isn't yet, but I'll show you when it's ready. It's been about 5 minutes now, and as you can see, lots of the oil's gone and the onion has become much softer and clearer, and this is because it's sauteed now. So now you can increase the heat to much higher. I turn mine up about to 10, and then I'll add the mince to it. So I've added a mince, and I'm using a fork to break it up, and so you have to cook the mince till it's completely browned in a little bits, and it's always good to use a fork instead of a wooden spoon because the raw meat can stick to the spoon and it's not very good, so a fork's much better. So now my mince is all completely browned like this. I can now add the rest of the ingredients, and I pretty much leave this to sit on its own. So now I'll add the tin tomatoes, tomato paste, a pinch of oregano which has been rubbed. You can also add chilli powder to this, just to your liking, but my little sister is quite sensitive to spicy food, so I don't put any spices in. And then I turn my heat down to between 6 and 4, so it's kind of medium. And then I'll mix it all together, like so, like making sure to chop the tomatoes up with my spatula and mix it all around like so. And now you can hear it's not bubbling as much, so that's good. And now I will season it with some salt and pepper. Just open the salt just to taste, so maybe like a pinch of each, or just however much you want really. And now I just stir it, and so now I'll leave this for about 10 to 15 minutes to just simmer away, and remember to decrease the heat as it goes. So now I'll take it to 2, and eventually I'll turn it back to low before taking it to the oven. And do remember to come back and occasionally stir it just to mix it all around, but it should look kind of something like this at this point. So now I'll just leave my mince to sit, and I'll preheat my oven to 180 degrees, which I'll put my food in. And now I'm going to boil the water for the pasta. So what I've put in here is just a bit of water, pinch of salt and some oil, and so I cover it with a lid until it begins to boil, then I'll add the pasta, but I'll show you when that happens. Okay, so while everything's cooking over there, I've gone ahead and prepared my stuff to go with the pasta. So I've just grated some cheese, and I have some parmesan cheese ready, and just about maybe 3/4 of a cup of peas. And I just want to say, I really love using the San Remo pasta. This is the large pasta spirals. I just love their pasta brand. It's so great, and I recommend that everyone uses it for this recipe or any other recipes. So yeah. So my mince has been bubbling away for about 15 minutes now, and as you can see, it's cooked and it's reduced and it smells really nice. And my pasta's still cooking. Look at it bubbling away. So now I will take my mince and pour it, and now I just add it to a dish. I just use an oven proof bowl dish thing, and then I just spread it out and leave it until the pasta's cooked. So now my pasta is cooked and drained. I've just tipped it on top of the mince and I'll begin to mix it, but first I just sprinkle my peas along the top and more out. And then I just mix it all together with a large dessert spoon. And the pasta amount, it doesn't really matter, I just do it randomly. It's just however many people you're going to feed. Like I have 4 people in my family, so that's why I do this much. So just mix it. Make sure it's all mixed nice and it smells like so good. And then all I have to do is put the cheese on it, and it can go in the oven, which has been preheating, of course. Do I stop? Okay, so now you can see that's all pretty much mixed together quite well. So now just flatten it out a bit. Now I'll take my cheese, which I've grated, and just go and sprinkle it along the top. Now I'll take the parmesan cheese as well and just sprinkle a nice thin layer on, nice even layer in the corner. And now put it in the oven. So now I'm putting it in my preheated oven at 180 degrees, and I'm baking it for about half an hour or until all the cheese is golden brown on the top. So my mince pasta bake has just come out of the oven, and it's been in there about half an hour, and this is how it should look. And it smells delicious. So I hope you all enjoy this recipe, and thumbs up if you like it, and I look forward to sharing my next recipe with you all. Bye!